God, this is such bullshit, man. This is bullshit.
Score, Chicago!
Fuck,
Oh
man.
my! Oh! That was pretty.
Such fucking bullshit.
But that was pretty, Sue. Check this out on the instant replay.
Dude, do not.
You said it was fucking bullshit.
Dude,
Check it
just
out.
wait
Look
and
at
watch
it.
the instant
Look
replay.
at it.
Yes, it's a great
If
shot.
you weren't playing
Great
the game,
shot.
look at it.
Come
Look
on,
at it.
come on, man.
Come on.
Come on, I
Why do you
don't
think
wanna
they put
see
the instant
instant
replay in
replay.
the fucking game?
Oh,
So you
God,
can see
you're
if it's
unbelievable.
bullshit.
Hello everyone and welcome to Bullshit Goals. This is Matt from Philadelphia. Jason, are you there?
I am.
Great, good to hear from you.
Yes, it's very nice to talk to you as well.
So we got some good action here. This is a blood rivalry series we had going on here. Why don't you tell the fans a little bit about it?
Well, you and I at this point during the off season, when we play online, it seems to be a lot easier to just make up some bogus series that we're getting involved in. Usually best of 7 matches, which typically are pretty crappy.
Well, I do think that the first 2 games in the series, you mistakenly played Ryan Miller, the emo kid from Buffalo.
He's good though.
He's good, but he's no Tim Thomas.
Yeah, but the thought process going into this was this game and everything that was put into this game was made, I think, basically right after that Olympic run where everybody was balls in love with Ryan Miller. So I figured the game doesn't realize that they should now be in love with Tim Thomas.
Okay, I
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. So perhaps NHL 12, you'll be
Oh my
starting
God,
Tim
It's
Thomas.
going to be like 95 in 12. It's going to be ridiculous.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Let's look at what we have here today. So here we have Tim Thomas, your Conn Smythe Trophy winner for this year's Stanley Cup playoffs, suffering a bout of narcolepsy.
And Tim Thomas also your NHL boyfriend.
Hey, now that's in the past until this series started.
How quickly you forget.
So here I am, Team Slovakia. Hossa with a shitty move. Passes over to Gabrick for a quick one-timer, who puts it off Thomas, pops up, and the next angle will really show exactly what happens here, because for a minute here, the puck just seems to be suspended in midair.
As it tends to do in the NHL games.
So this is right after Gabrick puts the shot on net. It goes off Thomas's blocker or toe, I'm not sure. Pops straight up in the air, and then flops behind him and lands in the paint. Thomas, right here, suffers his case of narcolepsy.
I think it's already in at this point. This was my issue.
You couldn't be 100% sure from this angle. Like, the war room could not make this call. The red light's not on, play is still going, and here's where Thomas just takes his nap.
At the most inopportune time.
Which allows Gabrick to finally come around and plop the puck over the line.
Now, here's my issue. And he pops right back up, of course, after the goal, because the flashing red light and the crowd screaming was enough to wake him from his slumber. But here's the thing that I thought, even though I was Team USA, at least the silver lining in this was I've gone on many Tim Thomas fan sites, and probably the #1 question to Tim I've always seen is, "Hi Tim, really big fan, love the Bruins. Just curious, me and my friends are wondering, are you a back sleeper or a side sleeper?" And as we see here, he is a side sleeper. Which to me, because I listen to a lot of mattress commercials on the radio, means he wants a softer mattress. Maybe a pillow top. Not a firmer mattress.
No, you're wrong. You're totally wrong.
Back sleepers like firm mattresses.
No.
I bet you if Tim, if you download this podcast, could you maybe put a comment on the site? Side sleeper, back sleeper. Second part of that question, firm mattress, soft mattress. You into a pillow top? Perhaps an adjustable?
You're wrong. I have a fucking pillow top, and it's the bane
whoa.
of my existence.
Yeah, but are you a side sleeper or a back
Yes,
sleeper?
I'm a side sleeper.
I'm a side sleeper and I have a pillow top and I love it.
I can't take it. It's like so fucking lumpy. It's awful.
Who knew that the side sleep, back sleep, soft or hard mattress was going to be the thing that really brought the energy for you? This is the most heated you've ever been in BS Goals, and it's over the mattress.
I feel very strongly about this subject.
Well, I'm telling you.
I haven't slept in
I'm
11
telling you
months.
what I've heard. It's a listen. I'm not going to say the business name because we don't do free plugs here. But all I'm saying is they claim if you're a side sleeper, you come in and they'll find you the correct soft mattress. Side sleepers like soft.
Well, then, this guy's on ice, which is pretty fucking hard, and he's sleeping on his side, so I think that goes to prove my point over yours.
But he also suffers from narcolepsy.
I suppose that's right. Maybe he's got some of that fainting goat in his blood. Have you ever seen them fainting goats?
I don't know where. No, I haven't. Here's the other thing I just noticed about this. Here's the second theory about this goal. Do you think, because as I said before, I thought that the goal was already in and they just didn't blow the whistle and turn the light on. Do you think he also was looking right at the puck and knew that it was in and just figured he would be like a little kid, and if he stayed perfectly still, people would just forget about it?
This is the Conn Smythe Trophy winner. I don't think he just...
He wasn't yet. Remember, every time we play this game, we're basically in a time machine.
I think this angle here clearly shows there's a little, nugget of the puck right on top of the line, and the entire thing has to be crossed.
I still think I see white between the line and the puck. We just don't agree at all on this episode. I'm still sticking to soft mattress. I think the puck's already in, and you're on the complete opposite end.
I think he could have saved this with his armpit if he had just moved his fucking arm.
He was sleeping!
Alright, well, let's get on with it.
Here's my bigger issue. How come, who's the guy that's, the USA, the guy who's turning right there? Who is that?
Suitor.
Yeah, how come Suitor number 1, realizing that his teammate just had a narcoleptic bout and is sleeping on his side, totally passed out, doesn't put his stick in to knock it out? The guy's clearly either had a heart attack or he's taking a nap. And everybody just sits around like an a-hole except for Gaborik. I took a loss in this game because of this BS.
And you went on to lose the series in a stunning Game 7.
You're gonna have to cut this out, Matt, because apparently you didn't get the memo when we're talking about this as if it's still ongoing.
Why don't you go fucking tweet something?
I'm not allowed to have a Twitter account!
Why don't you take over the BS Goals Twitter account and try to get friends on there?
BS Goals Twitter account is going to quickly devolve into a conversation about BART, public transportation.
Well, look, 2 out of 3, 66% of our Twitter followers use BART on a regular basis because they live in Alameda. So think about that.
We have more than 3 followers, people, but
this is
you could be number 4.
Yeah, we're giving away a cash prize to the 4th person who subscribes to the @BSGoals on Twitter.
Just as a disclaimer, when he said cash prize, he did not actually mean money. We're not doing that.
No, you're getting a shitty pillow top mattress. It's gotta
Dude!
come to Philadelphia to pick it up.
Do you want to give away your mattress? Yes. I like my mattress.
Alright, so I'm checking out this angle here, back to this goal. So now you got Suter and Rafalski, and whoever the hell number 15 is.
Langenbrunner.
They're all right there. They have position on the Slovaks, and you're totally right. Rafalski figures, oh, I'm gonna beeline for the blue line to try to get a breakout pass. Yeah, an outlet. At this point, can I just draw your attention to where the fuck Rafalski is going? He's just like, I don't want to be a minus in this situation. Or maybe you're right. Maybe he thought the goal was already in, and he was just heading for the bench.
He's trying to get some Gatorade. He's trying to hydrate.
But meanwhile, Suter's just kind of hanging out in the paint, just
I think he's also looking at Thomas like, are you serious? You're sleeping right now?
Yeah, well, he totally blew this one for USA.
You know what else he was thinking?
What's that?
Man, my side is sore. It would be so awesome if I had a soft mattress.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and do something that's never been done on BS Goals before. I'm giving this a 10.
10?
I'm giving it a 10. I think
there's no way it's a 10. We've never seen a 10.
This has got to be a 10. Just if you count the amount of seconds that goes by while the goalie just...
You're doing frame by frame. That's not seconds.
Fine. I'll count it right now. We'll count it in real time.
All right.
Between the time he lays down to when the light goes on.
When you start.
1.
That's a lot of seconds right there. Are you still sticking with 10 after your live count?
No, I'm switching to 7.5.
1. You know what? I think we're basically right at the same. I was gonna say 7.5 or 8, so I'll give it a 7.5 also. The thing that I don't think is tough about this is, even though you're convinced it wasn't in, I think it already was a goal. The more BS thing to me is the fact that I don't know what the game was doing, because I thought they already scored, and I think Thomas thought they scored, and he thought apparently the game was over in the second period, because he was like, well, F it. I'm tired. I'm hungover. I'm just taking a nap.
Yeah, he's just like, let's put this one to rest. Well, speaking of which, we should put this episode to rest.
Well, Matt, I had a good time on this one. This was fun.
You know, for the sake of NHL hockey lovers worldwide, I hope that these types of glitches are still prevalent in NHL 12.
Or we're out of a podcast.
Or we're out of a second job. Or a primary job if you're me.
That's right. Here's the deal, people. If you actually download or listen to this podcast, I know this is not going to happen. But if you could, please, for the sake of our argument, chime in. If you are a side sleeper, meaning you sleep on your side, do you prefer a hard mattress or a soft mattress? I'll leave it at that.
Thanks for joining us on Bullshit Goals. We'll see you next time.